Hello and welcome to the Focus Manifesto. This is me, Denhard, coming to you from London, filmed from Lockdown 2.0. Remember how it started to how it's going? I bet you're looking forward to the next video call. The world of work is broken. Yes, broken. The world of work has lost its focus. I'm on a mission to fix it. But who is to blame? The business world has become too noisy. There are too many distractions. Here are just a few tools to take some blame. And now, it's full of irrelevant requests. There is too much communication, not effective communication. How many of these have you fired across or received today? Picture this, you go into a meeting. The notifications don't stop. They just keep going. And at the end of your 30-minute meeting, you're presented with this. It feels like this. This is how we react. We only freeze, fight or flight goes out the window, and anxiety takes over. Knowledge used to be shared. Knowledge is stuck inside private chats. Knowledge is kept in your head versus a shared document or on a shared wiki. Now we rarely share the most valuable pieces of information. Nuggets are the best we can hope for. But we're governed by inboxes. Your inboxes control your time. They control your output. They control your mood and delivery. And it feels like this. And yet, employees are lost. They've lost their way and they've lost their trust. Employees need to understand the why and, importantly, their why. We start early to get ahead. We finish late to catch up. And this is all because of a lack of leadership. Leaders are too busy to deliver. Leaders have lost their productive time. Leaders' lack of time have resulted in a lack of trust. This is a warning. And then a series of more meetings. Another warning. Leaders don't lead anymore. They can barely manage. Managers aren't managing. They aren't leading. They aren't coaching or even mentoring. One-to-ones feel forced. One-to-ones feel rushed. One-to-ones are unproductive. Or worse still, nudged to later in the week and then wasted. Or moved to next week and don't happen. Businesses are to blame for not developing their people, for wasting talent, for not improving their offerings or their product. Businesses are going backwards, and that was before anything that happened in 2020. And we're living by death by meeting. Meetings seem to be status updates, or just to update your boss. Meetings have become bottlenecks. They've turned into no decisions with no actions. And then you receive a meeting request like this. The agenda's left blank. Are people that busy they can't think of why they need you to be in a meeting? What you want to discuss? And the problems that need to be tackled? I don't think so. And then you have another follow-up meeting. A follow-up to make decisions you didn't make the last time. Or worse still, meetings have turned into the only time decisions can be made. Especially frustrating if you have to wait for that hippo to make that decision. Even those embracing agile, stand-ups have become commonplace. They've lost their purpose. They've lost their urgency and transparency. And they've lost their zip. This is down to no context. Context has been lost. It feels like guidance has disappeared. Unknown knowns have taken over. And when that happens, it becomes gossip. 2020 has been particularly bad. And these are all because the remote have been an amplifier of it. Teams aren't teams. They aren't connected. Departments are just teams thrown together. Teams have become guided just by their goals. Teams now rarely collaborate. Teams aren't connected as a department. How can you create a plan of action when you're not connected? Departments aren't connected to other departments. It defaults to departments actively working against each other. And this is an example. Teams aren't confident. And look at Tom. He takes the blame. Departments have to ask more questions while delivering less answers. Departments have performance anxiety, and it's because of their environment. Departments have lost the ability to deliver. I know what you're thinking. You've been this person many times this year, and all you want to do is prove the CFO wrong. You've become killed by your calendar. You have to make calendar calls that make it harder to get stuff done. Your time defaults to other people owning your time. Your calendar has double and triple bookings. Everyone has become a slave to their calendar. Or worse still, You don't feel like you have any time to think, create, or even deliver. Back-to-back meetings are the only ways that employees feel like they're being seen by their managers or the management team, or they're even being heard. Leaders are stuck on back-to-back Zooms. Leaders also choose to hide on those Zoom calls. But busy is a badge of honour, right? Busy is a badge of honour that we all have to wear. Everything has become tactical and all about channels. Being busy is the only way for some people to be seen. Tactics and strategy have been mixed up. Every department has their own strategy. This is not strategy. There is no one company-wide strategy, and no, that's not going to be fixed by overarching OKRs and collective goals. A weak or no company strategy equals no context, no confidence, no collective goals. This all equals death by 1,000 internal cuts. But here's a call to arms. Businesses have allowed this to happen for far too long. Businesses and leaders, it is your time. Time to take back your time. Time to take back your calendars. Refresh and guide your teams. Ensure your departments collaborate, start winning, and celebrating again. Businesses, put your people first. People equal business. Inspire your company again. Take back and own your company's focus. Together, we can create a company-wide focus. Make your company accessible. Make your company strategy understood and actionable. Create a company culture everyone is proud of. Create a culture of knowledge sharing. Create a culture of leadership. And importantly, create a company full of the next generation leaders. Empower your people. Engage them. Start inspiring again. Get focus.